What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Sunday out there, everyone, everywhere, doing another Minnesota Vikings mock draft. Now, maybe we made too many trades last time. What can I do? So we are going to stick and pick, and we're going to rebuild this rooster and win a dozen Jerome Bardys in the next 10 years. Plus, this one is actually recorded after the blockbuster trade went down on Friday, so we have all the nice of the Niners up at 3, the Dolphins in at 6, and the Eagles at 12, which, thinking back on this trade, it was a bad trade. It was a bad trade for the Eagles, man. Like, I understand they get a first-round pick, and they have a lot of holes to address, but I don't like it. Anyways, so, again, sticking and picking, not trading. We have 10 selections after getting rid of Mason Cole. We got Mac Alexander, so maybe the Vikings don't take a cornerback in round 1. I don't know. Let's go. Go. I got a pen. Yeah, we need a pen because, PFF doesn't track which players that you take. So, Vikings sitting here at 14. Now, this is going to be a dilemma where the Vikings are going to have a ton of value on board. So here, Quiddipay, Slater, Barmore, Darisaw, Morig, Joke is still all on board and just sitting there chilling. And the Vikings could easily find themselves in a situation where, yes, you could say trade down. But like we said, we're not trading down this one. But also, if you're a team sitting in the late teens or the early 20s, you can look at this board as like, I feel pretty good about all of these players, depending on their team's position of needs and their draft philosophy. Are they always BPA or are they looking to fill needs? But, I mean, why would you trade up if there's a dozen players, 6, 8, 10, a dozen players on board that you feel pretty fine about? It doesn't make sense. But let's recap what went on top of the draft. So, Trevor Lawrence 1, Zach Wilson 2, Justin Fields. That makes sense. I do think that is what is going to happen. I don't know if Wilson's going to be 2. Maybe Fields is 2. Could be surprising, but I think 1, 2, 3 will be quarterback. I actually think 1, 2, 3, 4 will be quarterback. I think either the Falcons or a team will trade up and take a quarterback with that 4th pick, probably Trey Lance. Then, so Falcons get Penny Sewell. So, man, if I'm the Bengals, you miss out on Penny Sewell. I would probably just take Slater or Kyle Pitts, but they go Micah Parsons. If the Dolphins trade down, they get an extra first-round pick and change. Net first-round pick. They got 2 extra ones, but they sent one to the Eagles to get up from 12 to 6. But you still get Kyle Pitts. If you're Tua, come on, man. Jamar Chase at 7, Trey Lance. The big losers in this scenario is the Panthers and the Broncos, who easily could have been in on quarterback, but if QBs go 1, 2, 3, 4, could be SOL. So Surtain went to the Broncos. Makes sense. Waddle. Wow. So I understand that maybe Amari Cooper is starting to age out a little bit. Gallup, they're probably not going to resign. So Waddle and CD long-term, sure, but that's a little bit surprising. It is. But Jason, wow. So I understand Jason Away had a great pro day, and Gettleman does like them long and athletic on the defensive line, but yeah, I don't know. Like Jason Away, edge 1, I don't know. And the Eagles trade down and still get Devontae Smith, so that's pretty good. So the Chargers addressed the offensive line pretty heavily in free agency, so now they're available to go BPA, and Caleb Farley is the second cornerback off the board. Some concern about his injury history, so yeah. And the Vikings at 14. Like we said, we're sticking and picking. Sorry to go on a rant there. So what I'm going to do here, the top guy on my board would be Christian Darisaw. Yeah, and that's a pretty easy pick. So, sorry, Ezra. You're staying in at guard, bro. So, we got Darisaw. And Spielberg ignores the offensive line. Not anymore. And, yes, it would be tempting to claw back in the second round. But like we said, sticking and picking and growing and showing. Happy Sunday. Let's go. All right, fired up, man. So, various positions in the defensive line. Could go 3 tech, could go defensive end, linebacker, safety for sure. Cornerback seems to be good to go. Wide receiver is a need. Tight end, low key. So, blah, blah, blah. So, who's on board? So, Odighizu is there. Onwuzurike is there. I do not expect him to be there. So, that is certainly interesting. Cade Johnson, Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis would be a really nice eventual Anthony Barr replacement. But in this spot, Onwuzurike is just way too much value. And Dalvin Tomlinson adds that size early down, is going to be phenomenal at 3-tech. But in passing down situations, I think he kicks to the nose. He certainly has that versatility. And Onwuzurike is going to be that quick, quick first step guy, on the defensive line at 280 if he's announced, and can play some edge as well. So overall, I really like this selection. So, I mean, the Vikings already get left tackle, and they got Onwuzurike. So, #blessed. back up at 90. So Jamin Davis, I mean, it is really tempting. Jalen Darden is there. Yeah, I think Jamin Davis is. I do not expect Tryon to be available at this stage of the draft, so we're going to ignore that. But yeah, Jamin Davis is going to be that dude where has similar size to Anthony Barr, has similar athletic profile, and I think is going to be a really solid player, specifically in what Mike Zimmer likes out of a strong side linebacker in his defense. So now we're pretty much freed up. Safety is still a need. Wide receiver is still a need. Kendrick Green is there chilling. Trey Smith, I enjoy greatly if you can get by some of the health issues. J2 Fele's there, but we already got a 3-tech. Do we take Kellen Mond? I said I like Kellen Mond. I'm not in love with Kellen Mond. I wouldn't touch him before the 4th round, but if he's there, you'd have to consider it. So the Vikings have three 4th round picks in the next, I'm good at math today, 15 selections. So what do we do? Could just take Kendrick Green. We already have a linebacker, so that sort of takes Moses off the board. Dylan Moses is a bad mother, though. He really, really is. Got plenty of ammo to address safety. Could take Trey Smith. I'll take Kendrick Green. So there we go. We already have the offensive line sutured up. Put Green in at one of the guard spots with Ezra Cleveland, and you're going to be off to the races. So now what do we do? So LeCompte is there. I like LeCompte. Diablo is there. Do we just take Simi Faco? I mean, we can get Faco a little bit later. Yeah, we can get Faco with the next pick. Yeah, Kellen Mond came off the board. Maybe we should have just taken him at 119. It is what it is. All right, so quarterback-wise, who's still there? Wow, so Jamie Newman went really early. He did. The Patriots getting Kellen Mond, that makes sense. So what do we do in this spot? Yeah, LeCompte is going to be the pick. Well, would I be more upset about losing LeCompte or Simi Faco? I would be more upset about Faco. Where, man, I understand that people are sort of down on Stanford wide receivers because of J-Jaw, but I mean, Simi Faco has that athletic profile where he can just be a dude. He hasn't panned out his potential quite yet. Would like to see that. So we missed out on LeCompte, right? Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Amari Rogers is there. Hufanga. Yeah, I think Hufanga is going to be the guy. There we go. So we got safety now. So now we are basically freed up to go BPA, whatever the hell that we want to do. So if it's Diablo there, if we double down on safety, which we've talked about the Vikings should do in this spot, Trey Sermon would be a badass running back 3. Yeah, he really would. Or is Amari Rogers just too much value here, where you have Faco and Amari Rogers as your wide receiver 3-4? I mean, that's really, really good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're doing it. Amari, what up? Back on board. So Twyman is out there just chilling, even though we did pick up on Wuzuriki. Twyman and on Wuzuriki can play a little bit edge as well. Kylan Hill, who the Vikings had a virtual meeting with, is a really good running back as well as receiver. Daz is a lot of fun. Well, given there are always health concerns about Dalvin and Alexander Madison, or do we just go Daz? Wait, no, we took Amari Rogers, yeah. Yeah. Or do we take a Debo? Lengthy Stanford guys. That's the name of the game today. We're back up again at 168. Yeah, we'll take a Debo. Why not? Why not? Zimmer's happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's a winner. Let's see. So KJ Brit. We already have a linebacker. Do we get 2 linebackers, though? Because, I mean, stylistically, Davis and Brit are polar opposites. I mean, KJ Britt is just that throwback dude. I mean, Cade Stearns is there too. See, we got 3 picks left. Who would I be more upset if we didn't get? Yeah, probably. Well, who's still available at safety? Because if Tariq is there, yeah, Tariq's still there. Yeah, so I will go. Yeah, I'll go KJ Britt. There we go. And Zimmer or Spielman gets his late round linebacker on top of Jamin Davis in the 3rd round. So we got 2 selections left. And just playing it by ear. I mean, Patterson is there. Could take Tariq. Could take Jack Anderson. He's my guy as well. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Ellinger is there. Ian Book. I'm more intrigued by Ian Book. Ellinger is a diet Tebow. He really is. So I guess we can take Book at 223. And here we should take Tariq Thompson. So there you go. So we've got 2 wide receivers, got a running back. We're going to get a quarterback in all likelihood. We got a corner. We got 2 linebackers. We haven't addressed edge. Although Onwuzurike can play some edge. Taron Jackson might be too much. Yeah. Do we just get Ian Book as a UDFA? Is that the plan? Yeah, that should be the plan. So taking quarterback out. Taron Jackson still on board. LeBrian Ray. Malcolm Kuntz, I like a lot. Problem with Jackson and Kuntz is that they both are a bit of a tweener. Like, you don't know if they should be a hand at their defensive end or stand up outside linebacker, but we'll flip a coin. All right, Taron Jackson, come on in. Let's go. I'm pretty happy with this draft. Then we'll just pick up Ian Book as a UDFA or something like that. Hopefully, there's no salary cap violations again. So, look at this sexy time. We're bringing sexy back. You mother don't know how to act. Look at this thing. So, sticking and picking and growing and showing. Let's zoom in and enhance. All right, so we got Darisaw at 14. If he's there, we had the problem of Darisaw and Slater on board. I would take Christian Darisaw. Just by a little bit, I have him as tackle 2 over Slater. So Darisaw at 14, put him at left tackle. Ezra, sorry, bro, you're in at guard. And then on the offensive line, we also pick up Kendrick Green. We didn't triple down on offensive line, but it be what it be. So I think Green and Oli Udoh and Mason Cole and Kyle Hinton all compete for one of the starting guard spots opposite of Ezra Cleveland. On Onwuzurike, as well as on the defensive line, we have Onwuzurike as well as Taron Jackson. I think Onwuzurike steps in right away. Is going to be your passing down 3 tech and just wreaks havoc. I don't know if he'll ever be a true 3-down player, but that doesn't matter. He can certainly add a ton of value as a rookie. Jamin Davis is going to be your eventual Anthony Barr replacement if and when he leaves in free agency. Simi Fako as well as Amari Rodgers. You got 2 dynamic playmakers as well as Fakos. I mean, Fako's a physical freak, man. Like, he's the closest thing to DK Metcalf in this draft. I'm not saying he's DK Metcalf, but he is the closest thing. And at safety, we got Hufanga as well as the guy that I really like, Tariq Thompson. I've liked him forever. Then also you have KJ Brit is going to be the understudy to Eric Hendricks, going to be your Mike linebacker, replacing special teams. Also you have Paulson Adebo, a little bit of lengthy cornerback, so adding him to the mix as well. Very crowded cornerback room, but I mean, sticking and picking. If this is what happens, let's go. I'm pretty happy with this. But your thoughts, sticking and picking mock draft, let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.